I got a lot of information I'm gonna give to you, a lot of notes spread out all over the place. I think we're going to be bombing, not only Fordo, which is, about 300 feet down under a mountain, the Fordo nuclear plant. That is apparently at the heart of Iran's, plans with building a bomb. That's their main facility to make it happen. In 2018, Israel got plans, the Mossad got plans out of Iran, paper documents and stuff, saying that their plan in 2018 was to build 5 nuclear bombs. With 5, you can attack, you can hit Israel twice, you can hit America, you can leave a few behind, and nobody would know how many you have. Trump has given up on Ayatollah Khamenei. He is, as you know, in a bunker, and Trump said, "We know where you're at, but we're not going to kill you for now." And the Ayatollah has released a very ominous message. Not that it's going to happen, but it could. He responded today in English, say we must give a strong response, or tonight, the strong response to the terrorist Zionist regime. We will show the Zionists no mercy. Meanwhile, Iranian state television ominously reporting tonight, which is, of course, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning for us, a great surprise will occur, one that the world will remember for centuries. Makes me think, and I'm not scared per se, but I'm thinking, do they already have a bomb, a nuclear device that they have gotten into Israel? Who knows? Who knows? Very interesting point by the Wall Street Journal editorial board today, saying the regime, Iran, wants a nuclear weapon more than it wants peace. That is obvious now. They want a nuclear weapon more than they want peace. It is their choice. I've been telling you that we have B-2s stationed at Diego Garcia base. Diego Garcia, I say them together as one word sometimes, in the Indian Ocean, which is within striking distance of Iran. But actually, apparently, it is B-52 Stratoforce bombers. Now they can carry nuclear weapons if need be. And our plan in the past was to hit these underground sites without having bunker busters with nuclear weapons. Obviously, that's a very concerning thing to do. But the B-52 Stratoforce bombers can carry nuclear weapons. They also have been spotted on Diego Garcia runway today. Trump urged Iran's unconditional surrender, as I said, and the U.S. knows where we're at. We for now are not going to kill you. Also, we have the USS Carl Vinson aircraft carrier strike group in the Middle East. We have the USS Nimitz headed there, and after they skipped an expected port call in Vietnam, obviously they're going straight to the source. We could send the USS Ford aircraft carrier strike group too if needed, but right now it's headed for Europe, but we could reroute it. We also have sent out. I mentioned to you yesterday 20 or so tankers and refuelers up in the air. Several dozen. So what is that, like 36 at least refueling tankers? KC-46S, KC-46s and KC-135s deployed to European bases Monday. That is very close to hitting where it needs to be hit in Africa and the Middle East. We also have sent some to a base in Spain, Ramstein. Yeah, Ramstein Air Force Base in Germany. More warplanes expected to head towards Europe and the Middle East Tuesday. Well, that's, of course, Tuesday night where I'm in right now going into Monday morning. Actually, it's Monday morning. Or excuse me, Wednesday morning now. Hello. We also have, and I'm going to play the air superiority demonstrated by Israel tonight. Actually, it was somebody in Iran looking up, recording it. This is wild. Look at the air superiority that Israel has over Iran. Watch this. It's like an air show with the Blue Angels. They're just hanging out. There's the sorties in great little collections. It's amazing. Meantime, why I want to give you the unbelievable information on the bunker buster and the B-2 bombers, which are going to be delivering this payload from Whitman or Whitman, I think it is Whitman or Whitman Air Force Base in Missouri. I once was going in my first full-time talks show and program director. I was both in 2000 to 2001. I was there when 9/11 hit in Middle Missouri. Jefferson City, Missouri is my first full-time talk show. We had a busload of listeners heading from Jefferson City to Kansas City, Royals who suck and watch a game at their stadium, and the busload of us looked up and we saw B-2s in the middle, in the middle of nowhere, in between Middle Missouri and Kansas City, and they flew right over us. It was unfreaking believable, powerful, awesome. But they carry the GBU 57s, which is the MOP, Massive Ordnance Penetrator, 30,000-pound bomb. That's 15 freaking cars in one bomb. It can plummet through 200 feet of mountain rock before exploding, easily getting into the 300-foot range where Fordo is, buried deep underground. We also most likely are going to have to hit, according to the Wall Street Journal, Fordo and Natanz, which Israel has hit and has pretty much seemingly put it out of commission, but we want to destroy it permanently. And so we most likely, according to the journal, would actually have to do a half dozen of MOPs apiece. That's literally, we only have 20 MOPs, these bunker buster bombs. We have bunker busters, but micro ones that Israel uses that we give to them or sell to them. But these are the MOPs, the mother of all, whatever, that's not what it's called. It's not the mob. But anyways, 12 of 20 of them will be used if we hit Natanz and Fordo, 6 each. They come in on a 45-degree angle to get to penetrate deep. This is just so badass. Now, let me share this with you. Here's the two little guys. This is who is in a B-2 stealth bomber. See these two little chaps right here? Those are the only people in a B-2 stealth bomber, according to this journal graphic. Isn't that awesome? There are high-frequency chatter tonight, according to one of the sources I follow on Twitter that does great intel. High-frequency chatter radio suggests 2 U.S. Air Force B-2 stealth bombers are currently airborne. That's a big deal. Israel has had a plan for Fordo, the journal says, and the ability to carry it out on its own, but it's just insanely elaborate and a lot of crazy stuff. The MOP dropped by a B-2 would be much simpler and much better. The highest confidence of success would be a U.S. strike. The B-2 Spirit, it's called, $2.2 billion per aircraft, 4 General Electric engines, top speed, high subsonic. I don't know what that is, but that's awesome. 50,000 feet combat ceiling, 6,900 miles, 6,900 miles traveling without refueling. Weapons, conventional, and nuclear payloads. It's going to be a 30-hour flight to go to where they need to go from Whitman or Whiteman Air Force Base, whichever one it is. This is the Crown Prince MBS from Saudi Arabia on 60 Minutes, and here he is saying that Iran is Hitler. Basically, they're Hitler, and if they get a nuclear bomb, we will be getting a nuclear bomb.
Iran is not a rival to Saudi Arabia. Its army is not among the top 5 armies in the Muslim world. The Saudi economy is larger than the Iranian economy. Iran is far from being equal to Saudi Arabia.
But I've seen that you called the Ayatollah Khamenei the new Hitler of the Middle East.
Absolutely.
Why?
Because he wants to expand. He wants to create his own project in the Middle East, very much like Hitler, who wanted to expand at the time. Many countries around the world and in Europe did not realize how dangerous Hitler was until what happened happened. I don't want to see the same events happening in the Middle East.
Does Saudi Arabia need nuclear weapons to counter Iran?
Saudi Arabia does not want to acquire any nuclear bomb. But without a doubt, if Iran developed a nuclear bomb, we will follow suit as soon as possible.
I appreciate his boldness. They are sworn enemies. Iran and Saudi Arabia hate each other. Iran constantly blows up Saudi Arabia's pipelines, its oil, anything it can. They use the Houthis from the south of Saudi Arabia to attack them too. So there you have it on 60 Minutes. Here is another Democrat with a clown stunt, a clown show. This is a New York comptroller who's trying to run for mayor of New York and to out Democrat and out socialist and out leftist and out pro-illegal the other candidates because he's flailing. Here he is linking arms with an illegal. Look, watch this clown show. This is great. This is fun to watch. This guy is such an idiot.
Show me the judicial warrant. Where
is it?
Sir,
where is the warrant?
I'd like to see the warrant.
I would like to see the warrant, and then I will let go. I'd like to see the warrant.
No! Take him in. Take him in. Take him in. Let's go. You don't have the authority to arrest U.S. citizens. Sir, you don't have the authority to arrest U.S. citizens. You don't have the, I'm not obstructing, I'm standing right here in the hallway. I asked to see the judicial warrant. By asking for a judicial warrant?
Cuff him!
You don't have the
Throw him
authority
in
to arrest
jail!
U.S. citizens asking for a judicial warrant. Stay back, please, stay back.
You go too. Sorry. No way. I'm safe.
You go to jail now. You go jail. You go bye-bye. You criminal now.
Since you have no authority to arrest U.S. citizens, where are you taking me?
We're taking you to freaking jail, you loser! He doesn't know this illegal. He was literally sitting in the court with the illegals, waiting for one to get arrested, and so he could jump in. He links arms with them. What happens if you link arms with an armed robber who's being taken to jail? You're going to jail too for obstruction. So there you go. And meanwhile, in the last 24 hours, 95 illegal aliens. So they're going to prosecute that guy to the fullest extent, and they should. Meanwhile, in the last 24 hours, only 95 illegals tried to cross the entire southern border. The lowest number ever recorded, says Border Czar Tom Holman. Biden, at the same time, had more than 10,000 illegals a day. How many were released under Trump for this past May? 0. How many did Biden release last May? 62,000. Enough said. Winning.